Yeah, 100. Sounds so funny when I could keep it 1,000. I know you don't really run it. I'm like, don't worry, we gon' keep it running for miles after you done. Cause I know you don't really run it. I'm obsessed though. You right, that's why I'm the best though. Too right, when they talking I say less though. Alright, I'm the one they thought they left, but I got it too right. All of my company is girls. I feel like 3,000 energies is down on cause you know that we bout it. In your dreams you have no one real life, you can't do nothing about it. I heard you say you the greatest, guess your vision must be closed a little bit. Oh Lord, I got her in pole position, I don't need a pit stop. Never miss out on a mission, I'ma make it if you know. And you know I'm never missing, I'ma beat the shot clock. Shoot. Yeah, too right. Too right.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to another NBA 2K stream. It is also Season 6, so we're going to get into that in just a second. And we are doing the new 2v2 Gauntlet today in MyCAREER. But before all of that, I first do have to unfortunately share some tough news again. So Zaro, who every one of our regulars here knows, and many of you in the community know as well, is no longer at 2K. So those of you in the chat obviously know that he was always keeping y'all in check. You may have seen him on camera a couple times last year when I was out. Or he was also the MyPlayer bouncer in our Gatorade courts last year in 2K24. But beyond that, I do want to mention that he was always behind the scenes, putting in effort on many of the things that you've seen us do. So these streams, the community days the last couple of years, some of our play tests, and a lot more projects behind the scenes over the last 3 years that you may or may not have seen. So a couple of you have also met him in person before at various events and know the type of energy he brought and the friendly energy he always brought with him, whether it was here in the chat with you guys or in an in-person event. So let's show him some love. And to start today's show, we are going to use the giveaway hashtag thank you Zaro for a chance to win an NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. I am not sure if Zaro is actually in the chat right now. He might stop by later just to say goodbye to you all, but Crime Pup, I know you especially. I hope Zaro gets to make it to dinner with you one day or another, just because I know you've been pitching that idea to him for a little bit. So hashtag Zaro, thank you Zaro for your chance to win as you see it on the screen. Give it a second. All right, we're going to have winners rolling in, but yeah, one more thing I'll just say on this is when you work with somebody, you spend more time talking to them than you do talking to your family and friends, to be honest. So I personally as well am going to miss seeing him regularly, just even on work calls. And I'm sure y'all as well, we're going to miss seeing him here on Fridays. So again, hashtag thank you Zaro. We're going to pick the winner in just a second. Last chance, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. By the way, if this winner's name is Zaro related, I swear it is not rigged. This is completely random being picked by a bot. But if that happens again and it's a Zaro related name, that would be funny. All right. It is not, but it is a nice winner. Here we go. Producers, we can put this up on the screen. This is going to be for the All-Star Edition code. Congratulations to Danish182 for winning this giveaway. We are going to whisper you on Twitch and make sure you reply in time. Alrighty, let's get into today's show because there is a lot of stuff that we have to cover. But first, we do have to bring in our special guest here 3 weeks in a row. Let's bring in Boom Boom. Boom, how you doing this week?
I'm good. How you guys doing? Appreciate you for letting me pull up again and have fun in the logo Gauntlet today. Can't wait to see what we got going on.
No, I'm excited. 2v2s, we've been waiting for a while. I know we spent a long time on my team. I know somebody on Twitter actually called that out. They were like, why has it been so much my team this year? And I do love my team. Don't get me wrong. We are going to go back to my team before the year ends. But I know that it was a long stretch if I had a champion. So it felt like we were on my team for a long, long time. So we are going to go to MyCAREER 2v2s today. But we'll get to that soon. First, you all did see our Season 6 trailer to open today's show. And this season's featured athlete of Tracy McGrady So we are going to use the hashtag TMAC, and it's going to be TMAC without a dash, hashtag TMAC for your chance to win a Pro Pass code for Season 6. Now remember, all of our giveaway raffles on today's show are for one winner each, and if you are watching over on YouTube, make sure you come over here to Twitch to enter giveaways because the chat on YouTube is disabled. As always, one more note, if Boom and I cannot repeat your name here on an E-rated E for everybody Twitch stream, we do have to skip you and go to the next winner. So make sure your Twitch username is family friendly. Otherwise, you might get disqualified from giveaway. That has happened before, so be careful with your names. Don't try to be tricky. We do read your names out loud, kind of in our head before we say it out loud on here. So make sure your names are family friendly. Hashtag TMAC for your chance to win, and we are going to pick the winner soon. While this giveaway is running, we do also have fresh Twitch drops for Season 6 to earn a locker code. So let's take a look at that. Just a second. There we go. All right. So the way it works is if you watch 3 hours of drop-enabled 2K25 streams on Twitch, like this one right here with us, you are going to earn a locker code that gives you these rewards in MyTeam and MyCAREER. This is a guaranteed reward for tuning in that anybody can get just by watching long enough, on top of our regular giveaway raffles, which draw winners randomly. So hope you all enjoy this. You get a MyTeam Super Pack, double XP coins, and 60 skill boosts in MyCAREER. This is running throughout the first couple weeks of Season 6, so we're going to have drops enabled here on Fridays with us, and we also have some community streamers that we'll talk about at the end of the show. But for now, hashtag TMAC. We're going to pick this winner in just a second. Keep going, hashtag TMAC for your chance to win. In other news coming up on our sidebar, you do see we've got season updates and week 1 of Season 6 updates. That also includes 2 MyTeam card giveaways, one in just a second and one that we're going to do later at the end of the show. And then we're also going to get into the logo Gauntlet with All-Star Edition code giveaways after every match. And on top of all of that, as always, there are giveaways in the Channel Point store that do unlock a raffle for more Season 6 Pro Pass codes. All right, that's enough of an intro. I still got a lot more y'all got to hear my voice about. So let's pick this first Pro Pass winner in 3, 2, and 1. By the way, Joseph, thank you as always for using those emojis. I think you're one of the ones who use it the most, and I love seeing it. So shout out, Joseph. Winner is... Here you go, Boom Boom.
All right, we're going to shout out Play Trey. You just won a Pro Pass for Season 6. Congratulations. We will whisper you by the end of the show. And yeah, you'll get some cool rewards in that Season Pass for Season 6.
You do. We're about to talk about them in just a second. But also, one more reminder. All of the giveaway winners today, you only have to reply once. Every so often, we get somebody who just keeps messaging and messaging and messaging. I'll get off the show, I'll go look at the chat, or not the chat, the DMs, the whispers I should say, and I'll just see like 10 notifications from one person asking if we forgot about them. We did not forget about you. We will reply to you at the end of the show. All right, let's talk Season 6. If we could bring up the infographic, you all saw the trailer earlier, but here is the rewards in detail. On the right side, we got the MyCAREER rewards. At level 40, it continues to be a permanent cap breaker to upgrade your build. Many of you love this. To make sure that you're always getting your builds right. At level 20, we have Crunch, the Timberwolves mascot. Then at level 21, there are boosted socks that you can wear in the rec. And those socks give you an additional 15% rep progression. That helps you on your way to earn even more rewards in the rep bar and cap breakers as well. So, great stuff there. And at level 39, we're going to make this one a little bigger so you can see it. There we go. At level 39, we have a brand new hooded stealth figure. I personally really like this one. Now, we are an E-rated game, so it's an E-rated stealth costume, but I still think it looks really cool. There's multiple colors, the red one's here, but there's also a white one and a gray one, and also a gold one that we're going to see in just a second. And I already saw a couple today in the city, so I think they're using level skips. They got to level 39 really quickly, but I did see a couple already. So I am going to grind my way to get this through the next couple weeks, and you will see me wearing this one, probably the red one. But besides that, for MyCAREER, each season, you all know we add new MyPlayer templates created by some of your favorite build makers in the community. BOOMBOOM here was one of those build makers in 2K24, and I think maybe we'll have to get her build in 2K25 as well. But for this season, Boom, do you want to introduce the Season 6 community builds with us?
Absolutely. Like he said, there's going to be some fire builds in the community build templates. So make sure you check them out. We got a whole host of lineups. If you want to go ISO and go crazy, you can go in with Lady Go Brazy or Nelly Nell's builds. They're super dope as the guard position. And if you just want like an all-around build or the absolute best comp build that you can get as a center, you gotta check out Swag Golly's power forward build. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you were looking to go into the stage and be competitive, be able to shoot at a high rate, be able to out rebound anybody, or just set those big body screens, this is the perfect prototypical swing build for you. So make sure you check that out. But maybe that's not your speed. Maybe you want to have a little bit more fun, more all around. You got to check out old Triple Trey's build. I'm not going to lie. It is a dunker supreme. I know Trey, he loves to go in there and just yam at the paint. So he can play D. You can go to the, you can shoot the ball at a high clip. Got some good badges there, as well as just bully ball your way to the paint and get some crazy highlight clips. But maybe you're a big, you like some different things. You also have Elijah Wan's Dreams 7-3 build. I have not seen a 7-3 go crazy like I did Elijah Wan, especially like in the play test and all these different things. He went insane. So make sure you check those out. So it's a bunch of good builds in there.
For sure. I've been using these every so often myself. I've been using one of the templates. I'm like one of those people that I like not making my own build. I make my own build to start the year. I always mess up. And then season 2 and on, I usually use a community build or one of the NBA templates. Season 5, I was using a Wimby template. I don't know what I'm going to use this season just yet, but I am going to take a look at these and maybe use one of them. I try to switch up what I play every so often so it doesn't get stale, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you, Boom, for introducing those builds. Next, we do have to go on to my team. We're bringing the infographic back up. At level 40, we have 100 overall Tim Duncan. That is the first level 40 100 overall available this year for one of the best big men of all time. But there's also a lot of powerful rewards in the season levels that we got to talk about. At level 30, you're going to get a Dark Matter Grant Hill. At level 37, you can get a Dark Matter from a door game. And also at level 38, you'll get a Legend Badge to upgrade one of your cards or potentially increase its value. So there's a lot there on that alone, and we have more to talk about soon. There is also a new domination called Out of Time. The theme of this domination is putting NBA stars out of time with different iterations of their teams through NBA history, past and present. So for example, taking Wemby and slotting him into the historic Spurs, or bringing Larry Bird out of time into the modern day Boston Celtics. So these are mixed up out of time lineups that you're going to face off against in this new domination. And if you complete by earning all 99 stars, you will get this Dark Matter Jalen Williams that you see here, who is having a great season for the Thunder right now. I cannot lie. I am, LeBron fan. Y'all know that, but Jalen Williams having a great season. Don't want to see the Thunder in the playoffs. I hope in some way the Lakers avoid that, and then their chances are much better. If they have to face OKC, even as a LeBron fan, I'm a little scared. So I will be honest about that. Last but not least, on Season 6, if you get the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass, you get even more rewards. First, you're going to unlock 40 additional earnable rewards. At level 40, that gets you an alternate version of the 100 overall Tim Duncan with cooler card art. Big Tim Duncan text, really cool art. And there are actually new challenges right now using this premium version of the card that you can complete to earn a Dark Matter pack and a Legend Badge. Besides that, there's a Dark Matter pack at level 15, and at level 37, there's a Dark Matter option pack. I have said Dark Matter a lot today, haven't I? Then we also have 4 automatic rewards that you get right away with either the Pro or Hall of Fame Pass. There is yet another Dark Matter here, and that's going to be John Wall from my beloved John Wall era Wizards. Probably my favorite Wizards team of all time, that John Wall, Beal, and Paul Pierce. I'll never forget that playoff year. They didn't win, but, fun year. Anyways, I think I've said Dark Matter 5 or 6 times now. I lost count. So that is a lot of Dark Matters that you can earn or get from the Pro Pass, plus that 100 overall Tim Duncan waiting for you. So there's a lot of powerful cards available here. For my players in the automatic rewards, you will also get the Cavs mascot and also blue sweatpants that have one leg rolled up, which I know many of you have been asking for. Alrighty, those updates were for Season 6 as a whole, but we also want to make sure y'all know what's going on in the first week of the season. Starting off with Week 1, that is going to be, we're going to go to the MyCAREER Theater playlist first. And in door number 1, we have Hot Zone 3v3s, where shots made from certain zones on the court are worth an additional point. Now, the way I see it is the defense is going to know where you're trying to go to get that extra point. But at the same time, if they collapse on you in that hot zone, one of your teammates is going to be open. You have 2 other teammates. So I'm hoping you are going to be swinging the ball around, not ball hogging, just trying to get that extra point, because 2 points or 3 points is better than 0 points. So, I'll see some of you there. Please pass the ball around. Don't be ball hogging. And door number 2, we have City 2v2 games, just traditional 2v2 games, make it take it. In the 1v1 door, it is going to be quick games, super quick games, 2s and 3s to 11. That means the game can be over in 4 shots. My math is right. Last but not least, we have no squads, 3v3s. It's always an entertaining time there. In case you want to find others to play with, you can join our Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. We have channels in there where you can make a post and find a squad. I've seen a lot of people in there. Some of those threads go on to hundreds of messages. Lots of people finding great teammates in there. This weekend's MyCAREER event is Hotels.com Play for My Stay, and that starts tomorrow. Shout out to Hotels.com for sponsoring this weekend's event. This is in the event center, and it is based on getting the highest scoring win streak to earn rewards, and you do get double rep for all games played. Now, one special note that I want to draw your attention to is that little symbol in that upper right corner that says no shot meters. That is correct. Shot meters will be turned off for this event. We announced this earlier this week that starting in Season 6, some of the Event Center events will turn off the shot meter for everyone. This is something that many of you provided feedback on, and you are going to see this change in Season 6 in this event and some of the other events coming up, if we could put that up on the screen. So we'll see how this goes, but appreciate the feedback. And those of you who do play legitimately with the shot meter and this affects you, we appreciate you adapting to this change. We think it is for the best for these competitive events. And also, don't forget, by the way, you do get a boost for turning your meter off when you shoot. So if you do shoot with a shot meter on, maybe it's time to learn how to shoot with the meter off. Especially once you get that, you kind of have that rhythm down, you don't need the meter anymore. Just saying. Anyways, all right, on to my team. I know many of you have been patiently waiting for our first MyTeam giveaway. These new packs are available on both MyTeam on console and MyTeam mobile, and that's going to be the new fan favorites packs. There are way too many cards here to name, but this is a collection of MyTeam fan favorites like T-Mac, like Bobo and Manute Bol, both in here, and Tim Thomas, but also NBA fan favorites. So Bronny James, it has a new card in this pack as well. Boom, what do you think about these cards? Do you have a favorite one?
Look, so it would be easy to go T-Mac. That T-Mac card is amazing through and through, or Penny. But don't sleep on that Dark Matter Bobo. I'm not going to lie to you. I looked at the stats earlier. I looked at the animations. It's going to be real deadly in that lineup this time of year. So I'm ready. I'm warming up my fingers. I know this giveaway is going to be nice. I'm going to have to go in here and hopefully I win today.
I hope you do as well. But you know what? We'll see. If Boom really does win a giveaway, I think we might have to do an extra one. Because we talked about this last time. Boom is eligible. Boom is a guest, so Boom is eligible to win giveaways. But if she does win one, we might have to do another one. I'm not saying we're going to take Boom's away. I'm saying we're going to do another extra one on top of that. Okay. If by chance, Boom, you win the giveaway. Y'all couldn't see her face. When I said we're going to do another one, I think she thought I meant we're going to take hers away. So,
like, come
anyways,
on, man. I'm just
we are going to give one of these cards away. If you win, you get to pick which one you saw, which one you want from the ones you just saw. And it's not hashtag fan favorites. We're not going to make it that easy on y'all. It is going to be hashtag fan faves. FANFAVS, as you see it on the screen in just a second. If you win, like I said, you get to pick one of those cards. But remember, your username has to be family friendly. We're going to do one of these giveaways now and one more at the end of the show. So giveaway is rolling. Get it in. Hashtag fan faves for your chance to win. And I'm curious, in the midst of all these hashtags, I'm curious which one is your favorite card, y'all, because there's a lot here. I don't think this is a week where I could just clearly say the 100 overall is the one you should pick. You might want that Bobo, you might want that Minute Bowl if you're a huge Bronny James fan. I know that card is not like a super tall point guard, but if you're just a huge Bronny James fan, maybe you want Bronny James. I have no idea. Not everybody, y'all would be surprised. Every time we say what the obvious pick is, the headliner card, but when people actually win these giveaways, they don't always pick that card. Some people just play because they want to play with their favorite players. Not everybody's going for the meta. So let's see who wins this giveaway. T Smalls.
I'm going
T
for that
Smalls says
T-back.
Bronny question mark. I'm just saying. Look, I gotta say this about Bronny. I'm pretty sure if somebody pulled the stats, that garbage time and Lakers game is probably the most watched garbage time across any team in the league. Because once you get to garbage time, usually it's like, all right, people you don't like, I don't know, players you don't really know too much about come into play. But for the Lakers, when it gets to garbage time, whether they're up or down, you get to see Bronny play. So I think it is fair to say Bronny is a fan favorite. He is an NBA fan favorite for sure. All right, winner coming in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom boom. Come on.
It is not Boom Boom.
I need it.
I'm sorry, Boom. It is not you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Here
kidding.
you go.
All right. Shout out to, I think it's Walehi.
What? It's either Wale or Walehi. Walehi's more fun to say, but if you are in the chat, let us know how to pronounce your name. We always try to do our best, but some of y'all, your names are hard to pronounce. If you didn't win this giveaway, we do have one more later at the end of the show. So, Walehi, you have just been whispered. Make sure you reply in time.
Shout out to you, man.
Alrighty.
Let us know which card you pick.
Yes, that too. Let us know which card you picked. I'm seeing the chat say Walehi already has a stacked team. Well, hey, we don't pick the giveaway winners. The bot picks it. It's random, so I guess Walehi just gets some great luck and gets another great card to add to their lineup. Okay. Time for the logo Gauntlet. If you are watching for the first time, this is a King of the Hill tournament. And if you win 5 consecutive games and hold your spot, you will become a champion and earn that logo. Now, recently we have been playing MyTeam Gauntlet, and it took almost 3 months to get a champion, but then our second champion came pretty quick last week. So with 2 MyTeam champions down, we know many of you want to see 2v2 games, so that is where we are going to take the Gauntlet next. But there is a little bit of a twist. The way it's going to work this year is a little different. Most games are going to be played 2v2. But once a team has 4 consecutive wins, that means they've made it to a Game 5 with a championship on the line, that Game 5 is going to be changed into a 1v1 game between just the 2 team captains. The teammates are just going to be watching. It will be the 2 team captains going up against one another in a 1v1 match. That means your teammates can help you out for a few games, but when it really comes down to it, you are on your own in a 1v1 match to win that logo. So we're excited to see how this plays out. We have a lot of great contestants coming up, both new ones and some coming back for redemption. Usually, as we do it for the first week of a new run, we do have a lot of returning contestants just because it's easier to get people to come back than it is to set up a bunch of brand new contestants right away for a new run. So you will see some familiar names and familiar faces today. Boom, I have talked enough. Take it away and introduce this week's contestants.
Well, speaking of familiar contestants, we got 2 new people stepping into the logo Gauntlet, ready to go compete for that 2K logo in 2s. First off, returning contestant number 46, we got Romeo Reese. He's back to showcase his talents. He says he got what it takes to be, the best of the best and to earn that logo. He said 2K24, it wasn't his year. Hey, it wasn't mine either. I got knocked out too. But he says 2K25 is his year to bring that logo home to his community. He's been playing in December in the MyTeam logo Gauntlet, winning 3 games before losing to the inevitable, the real compy guy, because 2K. So I don't even blame you for losing to that guy. He's really, really, really good. But Romeo Reese has somebody standing in his way. He has to go up against Bird MSB. He says he's ready to compete against the best competition in the 2K logo Gauntlet, and he wants to make 2K his full-time content career. So let's see if he has what it takes to take on Romeo Reese. They're both ready to compete. I just want to see who's gonna actually win. It's twos. I can't wait to see what their their teammates look like, and I don't want. I want to get some good competition in here today.
I am ready as well. Producers, let's get this game going. We're going to play these in my court. So the team captain or the higher seeded player, or highest seeded as in just the first player coming in, is going to invite the other team. Then they're going to walk on to a my court and play this 2v2 game there. Since this is the first game, the first game ever, nobody has 4 wins just yet. So this is going to be 2v2s. If Romeo Reese or Bird SM, I'm still calling Bird. It makes it easier to say. If Romeo or Bird get to 4 consecutive wins, that is when this switches to a 1v1 game. So we're going to start with 2v2s, get this game going, and we're going to put the prediction up if you think Team Romeo Reese or Team Bird is going to take this first win of the 2v2 Gauntlet.
I don't know.
We are
Evan,
waiting
how
for the
often do
opponent.
you play twos in the city? Is it one of your favorite game modes, or have you really had a lot of experience on it?
You talking about me? I only play 3s in the rec, pretty much. I'd never touch 1s and 2s. I am not good enough. I need to be carried. I need multiple people available to carry me.
What do you mean?
If it's 2s, there's only one person helping me out. If it's 1s, I'm on my own. I'm screwed. So I need to do 3s or 5. That's just that. I'm realistic on that. I need to be carried.
So what you're saying is we're never gonna see Evan in the twos logo gauntlet for championship. Logo on the line, you're not going for it?
I get the right teammate. I get the right teammate who could really carry me, do a great job. I trust myself enough to win 1v1 game to get the logo.
Okay.
But I need somebody to carry me for the first 4 games.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, me too. No, twos is like one of those game modes. It's really, really, hard to go into. Sometimes you're gonna have to go against rim runners. Sometimes you're gonna have to go against somebody who's very lights out from the 3. You never really know what you're gonna get, so you gotta stay on your toes. It's not. I can't lie. It's not my favorite game mode, but I feel like I could get 4 good wins straight, and then kind of like you said, take that 1v1 home at the end. We gonna see.
But see, what's really hard is, let's say in the Gauntlet, somebody has 4 wins, and then I come in. That means I have to play 2 1v1 games. I need a 1v1 to just get into the top of the hill, and then I got to win 3 games with my teammate. Then I have to win another 1v1 to actually get the logo. So it's not easy. It is not easy at all. We're gonna see who can do it. I hope we get a champion quicker than 3 months, like last time. But we'll see. Producers, should we do a giveaway, or is the all right, let's do a giveaway. I do see 2 of our frequent viewers have redeemed one. The first one is going to be hashtag the last king, boom boom, you've seen him around.
Shout out to him, man.
Hashtag the last king, as you see it spelled on the screen. It is not the last king. They spell a little differently. You're going to see it on the screen in just a second. Hashtag the last king for your chance to win an NBA 2K25 Season 6 Pro Pass code that just started today, and we talked about earlier in the show. There we go. Hashtag the last king, as you see it there, and we're going to pick a winner before we get this game started.
Man, it's like every week you guys remind me that he beat me in the logo gauntlet, man. Like, that was the guy that knocked me out. His Paul George gave me nightmares for half of 2K24, and here he is again. 3 weeks in a row? Every single week, King, what's going on, man?
he played in the Gauntlet 1 week. Now he's back as a hashtag. He's always around. He is always watching.
As long as he's a hashtag.
So the last game, we appreciate you always coming through.
For sure.
And appreciate you using your channel points to unlock this giveaway for everybody. Hashtag the last king for your chance to win. By the way, one more thing I'll mention that I saw somebody ask in the chat, what are the gameplay rules, right, for the Gauntlet, for the 2v2 Gauntlet? So we are going to go back to kind of the rules we're using for 1v1s, where it's going to be on city slider presets in the my court. That's the difficulty. We do require everybody disables their shot meter, and they have to use high risk reward for both shots and layups. On top of that, one little gameplay thing that we are doing just for 2v2s is that, let me just read the official description. The use of alley-oop cuts to initiate an unnatural player movement towards the basket is prohibited. In other words, that kind of glitchy thing that y'all have seen probably, that is not allowed in 2v2s. If somebody does it and scores, we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with that. If somebody does it by accident, which I don't know how you do that by accident, but let's say somebody does it and does not score, we'll probably let it go. But if it makes a difference on who wins the game, we will have to take it to the Gauntlet judges and make a decision. But for in general, we are aware of that. We have seen the clips of that. We are looking into it, and I hope we can address that at some point in the future. But we are aware of that alley-oop cutting exploit that many of you all have seen. All right, hashtag the last king winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. Last time, the Gauntlet judges are essentially, when we go, be right back, I'll just go talk to our producers. We are the Gauntlet judges. We don't actually have judges. The judges are us. We will look at it and make a determination of what is the most fair outcome if somebody does something that is against the rules. All right, here's the winner, Boom. Do the honors for us. This is again for the Season 6 Pro Pass code. And we are going to whisper you for your prize.
For sure. Shout out to Demon Timing 101. Congratulations, you just won a Season 6 Pro Pass. Like Evan said, we will whisper you by the end of the show to claim your prize. But you only need to whisper once. You need to reply once. Don't come in here spamming our comments, man. We got you. I promise.
Yes, indeed. All right. How is this game looking, producers? Are we having technical difficulties? By the way, Prime Pup, I just saw you for the first time. I think I wasn't paying attention to the chat earlier. Prime Pup, thank you for tuning in. I know the Zaro News is... We just got word that the game is starting soon and the contestants are stepping onto the court. So we're going to get our first 2v2 game starting soon. By the way, the prediction... The prediction is up.
Tell us that I can't get up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
My bad.
No, hold on. There we go. The prediction was not up actually earlier. Now it is. Let us know who you think is going to win. Team Romeo Reese or Team Bird. Remember, Romeo has been in the Gauntlet a couple times, but has not been able to win this year. Bird is brand new. We've never seen him or his team play in the Gauntlet. So let us know who you think is going to win. I know it's tough to pick these predictions before you see like their builds and their play styles, but that's how it is for the first game. Yeah, this is the same for them as well. They have no idea who their opponents are going to be. All right.
Look, they're coming in hot. They're ready. Bird got that. Looks like he's on a big build. It's going to be cool to see exactly what he does with it. That's a good little shot there. Okay. Oh, he lost the ball. Oh, man, you got to hold on to that ball. Let's see what Romeo Reese is going to do. Ooh, he has a baby on him. Ooh, they get this big switch. You got to hit that switch a little bit earlier in twos. Again, it's all about spacing on the court, making sure that everybody is ready to kind of make those necessary adjustments to score. And he's running out of time here. 3 seconds left, has to throw something up and makes it. Look, sometimes you are... Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky. Look, I'm gonna say that's a combination of luck and skill. Going crazy, he gets the first shot, and again, it's 2, so you just make it, take it, and Bird finds himself a little bit behind there. Romeo Reese starting off strong. Look, that experience of being in the Logo Gauntlet before could certainly be helping him today. But again, he has a mismatch. He looks like he has one of those in-between dribbling builds, and he's going up against a defensive post build. And it looks like a rebounder. He's going to miss that. They get the switch back. I don't know how smart that was going back against the defender. But, ooh, right there, 3. Is he going to hit that? Oh, but again, that's the benefit of having a big man down there. Help get your misses, clean them up. But he couldn't get that one there. Let's see what Romeo does. Again, that's the mismatch. He should attack it, and he's hitting it. That's a good shot. It looks like he's going just straight up there. But they're really putting in work here. Romeo is off to a quick 7-0 lead. We don't know if he can finish that out. He looks like he tried to get a quick little backdoor. Bird didn't bite at it. Let's see if he's... Oof. Got to reach there. Got to. I don't know.
It's a great start for Romeo's squad, though.
It is. Like, it's the chemistry.
By the way...
with twos.
Yeah, no, it is. By the way, Rip and Chance. Y'all may recognize that name because Rip and Chance did compete in the Gauntlet as well. This is actually two former Gauntlet contestants, both from this year, who teamed up to come back in 2v2. So I love to see that. But to answer your question, Dev on one in the chat asked, why do we have so many repeat Gauntlet players? So the way it works is we invite contestants a few weeks out in advance. But when we change the mode, that kind of resets everything. So we had a bunch of weeks of My Team contestants planned, but then we had a My Team champion last week. So now we had to suddenly switch to MyCAREER 2v2s. It is a lot easier to get contestants that already played to come back than it is to get brand new ones. Some of the brand new ones, sometimes they don't reply. Sometimes they reply once and then forget to keep replying. I don't know what happens. So it is always easier when we have to do a quick turnaround that we bring in more contestants that have played before. So that's why you'll see Romeo today. You may see one other repeat contestant that's coming back for redemption later in the show, maybe this week or the next time.
Look,
Crime Pop, appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words.
Look, you went on a little explanation, and now look, is you looked up and it's a 7-7 game. I don't know if that's the Evan curse, but all I'm gonna say is we're just getting some good buckets. That's the one thing about twos, because look, I'm saying 9-7, they was up, and Romeo Reese, those momentum changes on twos, when it's make it take it, you gotta make sure every possession counts, because if you miss those shots, and the opponent can just come in and run the table. So right now, look, they're coming in Bird. They got a couple of misses, but now he's been able to clean those up and get a couple second chance points to take that 7-11 lead. So we're going to see if they can finish it up, run the table, and not give the ball back.
Boom, you're absolutely correct that I was looking at the chat, and I did not even notice the 7-0 became a 7-9 game. But hey, let's pull down on this Evan curse talk. There is no such thing as an Evan curse. Calm down.
Oh man, he failed to clear the ball. Look, you gotta take it back, man. You gotta make sure to change possessions. You get all the way behind that line. Those possessions on twos count so much. Now you're giving them another chance to get a mismatch and try to take in for that three. And again, he's scoring. Romeo's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. I believe he has 7 points. So he's really going in trying to, he might have 7 points. He's going crazy. So yeah. And again, he has that mismatch in general with his Bird.
The prediction ended at 80% of the channel points going to Team Romeo Reese, and only 20% with the Bird. So those of y'all the 20% of y'all might be looking good right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still going back and forth. It's anybody's game. He takes a real midi right there, and now it's 9-13. Look, Bird is doing his part. He's a big man. He has his badge. He's going to be in the paint, and I'm believing that's going to be see the future. So he's going to know when that ball is missed. So he's going to be in prime position to get that rebound. Probably has a 99 rebound too. So it's going to be interesting to see if Romeo Reese right there, he does a good job boxing out to make sure he clears the board, and see if he can actually take advantage of that mismatch. Oh man, that's a late pass, Romeo. You got to take those early. Oof. There you go. Good rebound. Look, and see how he's boxing out? $2-4 right back in it. 12-13. This is a good first matchup.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Double H they are struggling big time right now. Even though he just got an easy little backdoor.
I saw JD, who is our former My Team, no, I shouldn't say former, one of our most recent champions in My Team, said that this is tough to watch, and he may have to come back and win both the 2v2s and the My Team Gauntlet. We actually don't have a rule against that. JD, if you really want to, win 2 gauntlets in a year, you don't get 2 logos. It's the same thing, but I think technically you could come back and try to win the MyCAREER Gauntlet as well if you wanted.
I mean, double champion. Who can really say that they've ever done that? That would be insane. But they're both going in. Look, they got a real quick comeback. 15 points for Romeo. He's really going crazy. That's a marksman badge. Miss, but again, the one thing that they're doing, if you look at their strategy, they're trying to keep the big man out the paint. That's the disadvantage that they have going up against him. Oof. He's playing some good defense there. But if they can pull him out the paint, he's wide open. Oh, you can't miss that. Ooh. He got a big, huge rebounds. Rip and Rent. Like, look, Rip is helping them out big time. Oof. can't be missing like that with Badge though. Come on, man.
Takeover and everything.
Bird could go crazy. I know. Ooh, that's a good hit on the slip. 17-15. Those possessions coming back into it is getting kind of scary, Bird. Look, when Romeo Reese, he got down, he fought back, but he has to keep that going, and his teammate has to stop letting the middies fly through. They've been eating off of those middies. He hasn't really hit that many threes unless it's off an offensive rebound. So honestly, I would try to hedge under the screen. Ooh, come on, Romeo. Not like this. Not like this.
Romeo, how many times have you been in the gauntlet? Come on. Don't crack under pressure. Foul him.
Oh, man. That's out of bounds, right? Oh, no. Ooh, that's a coup. Is he going to go back up with that? Ooh, I think he's underneath. I wouldn't go up with that either. Cover the midi. Romeo just needs to hedge real quick on those middies because that's exactly what he's looking for every time so that the big can get the slip and go set up for the rebound. So if he can stop that, like right now he's leaving him on an island and that's it. Unfortunately, look, that experience did not win out. Bird came in the first time in the logo gauntlet and said, we're going to shock the world and get the come from behind win. And look, shout out to them. Romeo, I appreciate you for pulling back up to the logo gauntlet. Hopefully we'll see you again in the future. But in the meantime, between time, we're going to have to unfortunately turn you into a hashtag. So if you guys want a all-star edition of NBA 2K25, put in the chat Team Romeo. That's hashtag Team Romeo. Put in the chat for your chance to win a game.
Hashtag Team Romeo for your chance to win. By the way, if you don't already have the All-Star Edition, this does give you all the rewards that come with it, including 100,000 VC. So if you only have the standard edition of 2K25, you can still use this All-Star Edition code if you win. Hashtag Team Romeo for your chance to win. Romeo, shout out to you for coming back again. One day, we'll see a champion, but today is not that day.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you can kind of see why. They started off hot, getting in a 7-0 lead, getting some good movement around, taking the big out of the paint, and Romeo was really knocking down his shots. But one thing about twos, you got to really stay on your toes. You got to be ready because on the change of possession, everything can change. And once they started getting those rebounds, it didn't matter how many times he missed. Bird was in the paint ready to get his rebound. They got some movement. They got everything they needed to go in and score efficiently. And when it comes down to it, it's really chemistry. You can kind of tell they have good chemistry. They were hitting some slips. You know, even with Romeo pulling back, trying to pull the big out of paint using that strategy. Unfortunately, they just could not get past the big body screens that Bird is setting and getting over that screen, blitzing that screen to make the guard uncomfortable so you don't end up with that mismatch. And unfortunately, with going through it, they rallied back, did everything that they needed to do, hit as many shots as they needed to, got extra possessions, and they ended up winning the game off an easy slip because, again, Romeo did a great job, but unfortunately he couldn't hit that defense to win out.
Yes, indeed. Romeo, hashtag Team Romeo winner, coming in 3, 2, and 1. Somebody said no Juliet. Romeo and no Juliet. All right, here is the winner. Oh, no way. Congratulations. Boom, do the honors for us. I'm pretty sure you already have the All-Star Edition, so I imagine this is going to go to one of your viewers or something like that. Feel free to give it away, give it to a friend. It is up to you, but boom, do the honors.
For sure. Shout out to my boy Statistics in the chat. Look, he told me to look out for you. I got you with the All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25. All right. You know, you put your giveaway in like everybody else. You end up getting picked today with the Nightbot. So I appreciate you for pulling up. Again, Whisper Evan, and you probably could give it away to one of your viewers or do whatever you need, man. Appreciate you for coming.
By the way, and I can't say your full name. It's Ann something. You asked if you missed the My Team giveaway. We did one of those My Team giveaways earlier in the show, and there's one more coming up later at the end. Alrighty. Team Bird is moving on. Boom. Who's coming in next?
Look, Bird is moving on, but he got to go up against somebody who, once again, has been in the logo gauntlet before. Contestant number 70, we got Tufo 08. I'm assuming he's a big Kobe fan, but He's back in the logo gauntlet to see if he has what it takes to go ahead and get that championship his second time around. He's been trying to get his content creation started and never found the motivation until he saw that he could play for the logo gauntlet. And it really made him realize that he's capable of getting it done. So hopefully he didn't get it done the first time. He's back once again to take out. He played in the MyTeam logo gauntlet and didn't win a game, losing to the boy Fitz 2KTV. And I'm not gonna lie, Fitz was a hard opponent, so I definitely understand. But he said after the loss, he said he's coming back and he will win this logo. Mark his words. It didn't matter what mode it was. My team, my career, whatever. He's ready to step it up. So this is the best opportunity to come in and showcase his talents. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do, man. Bird, you see the strategy going in, being a second opponent. You have good, little insight coming in to see how they're gonna play, and hopefully you can get the job done this time.
All right, we're gonna get this game rolling with our producers there, getting them in the my court together. But let us know who you think is gonna win. Team Bird has got 1 win down, 4 to go. Tufo is coming back from the MyTeam Gauntlet, and that confidence, that means something to me at least. Not just the confidence to say I'm going to come back and win, but the confidence to say either my team or my career, I don't care which one, I'm ready to come back and win. Tufo, shout out to you for coming back. Let's see who takes this game.
For sure. Look, some of that confidence and that experience just having played in the logo gauntlet before is those nerves that really get to you. Bird kind of indicated the first time getting down early that they're able to handle those nerves a lot better and able to do whatever it takes to get it done. So Tufo, the experience, you have it, use it coming into this game. You've seen what they're doing. And like I said, hopefully we see you perform well, go crazy. And again, don't make yourself a liar, man. I know you got it, what it takes. Let's see if you're actually going to do it, especially with this new format, having to play multiple modes for my career.
That is true. Not just coming into my career, but my career for both 2s and 1s. That is going to be impressive if Tufo wins this. But
exactly,
we'll have to find out.
What's for dinner though, Crime Pup? You said I'm welcome. You didn't. What's on the menu though? Like I'm a picky eater. I gotta make sure.
Wow, Boom! You're gonna be picky. You're gonna be picky about what's on the menu.
Look, hey, one thing about me, I'm only gonna go.
Hey, you said pulled pork sandwiches.
I like the food. Pork sandwiches.
You said pulled pork sandwiches.
I appreciate the invite, my boy. I really.
Oh, that's a no.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Crime Pup. I'm sorry.
It's not that it's not that I don't want to go. It's just that I'm very much about the environment. I don't want to waste your food, man. Being pulled pork, it's not really my thing. I'm not a big barbecue person, but I do appreciate the love and sending it over. I appreciate it.
Crime Pup.
Yes.
Thank you for the invites,
I am.
as always. Producer, should we do a giveaway, or is the game starting soon? Did not hear anything. All right, the producer said we can do a quick one. We're going to make this a very quick giveaway, This is going to be hashtag RiftLift08. Hashtag RiftLift08, as you see it spelled on the screen. RiftLift, shout out to you. You are, again, another frequent viewer, always tuning in, always using your channel points to unlock these extra raffles for the chat. I'm pretty sure this is probably the 2nd or 3rd time you've done this, so shout out to you. And whoever wins this Pro Pass giveaway, make sure you thank RiftLift. This is going to be for a Season 6 Pro Pass code for NBA 2K25. And we are going to pick the winner soon. Hashtag RiftLift08 for your chance to win.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
By the way, I see somebody said, do you actually get a locker code? Jeff Flash, I think I'm saying your name right. Jeff Flash. You have to watch, we'll talk about it again at the end of the show, but you have to watch 3 hours total across drop-enabled streams. Then you have to claim it on Twitch. Then you have to go to the NBA 2K Twitch Drops website, log in with the same Twitch account, and that's where you get your locker code. It's not like when you click claim, it'll pop up in your NBA 2K account. You have to go to our NBA 2K website and claim that locker code by logging in with the same Twitch account. So, listen out for the instructions at the end of the show. If that still doesn't help you, and you finish your 3 hours next time or the next couple weeks, come back in the chat, let me know. I'll look into it for you. But it should be working. I tried it this morning. All right,
Somebody
Rift
asked me
08
what I do
winner.
like.
Do you like
Yeah,
fish
they asked me
fingers?
what I do
know
like. I
Crime
was
Puff
just
has
gonna say
fish
mac and
fingers.
cheese. It's, it's my favorite.
Mac-
Anybody got some
mac and
mac and
cheese is
cheese
very
for
nice.
me? Yeah.
You add a little like couple bacon flakes in there, it's even better.
Nah. Just straight up.
No,
mac and
no,
cheese,
okay.
man. No bacon for me. This
All
is
right.
actually fire. Giveaway winner. Shout out to
Here's the yes.
community.
This is the giveaway winner for the
build.
Pro Pass. Here you go.
Yes. For the community template build, one of the best ISO female guards out there, Lady Go Brazy. Shout out to you. You just won a Season 6 Pro Pass. Hopefully, like I said, y'all go check out her build. It's fantastic. It's got a real ISOs to it. So shout out to you. Whisper, you'll get your whisper by the end of the show.
By the way, I'm pretty sure Lady Go Brazy has an extra Pro Pass code already, so this is another one. So feel free to give it to a friend.
Exactly.
You can't use yours multiple times.
For sure.
All right, do we got this game starting soon, producers?
Great. It's nothing wrong with other things in mac and cheese, though, guys. Come on now. Mac and cheese is just good. It's like, it's a side. It could be main. It's everything, man. I just like mine's just straight up baked, please. But start off this game.
B-Rabbit
It looks
507. Why is it only 2K creators winning the last 2 giveaways? It is fully random, picked by Nightbot. Everybody's entry counts once when you enter the hashtag. There just happens to be a lot of creators and VIPs in here. So it is not. We are not picking the winner manually. It is done completely random. Game is going.
Sure.
By the way, Team Bird has 65% of the channel points prediction. Team Tufo, coming in with all that confidence, only got 35%. I would have voted for Tufo, but again, I'm not. There is no Evan curse. I don't make predictions, so don't hold me to that.
And right now, it looks like your predictions might be a little off. Bird and them came
it just happened again.
Looks like their own defense. Yeah, and they're actually down 7-0 right now. They've been doing a lot of pick and roll ball. Again, kind of the same strategy going in. They have a big man there, two foes on a big man, ready to clean up any of the misses, and they're midi diving to the paint. And Clamps is actually doing a good job trying to go over the screen, kind of reach through it so that he goes, it'll pull him all the way through the screen so he can catch him or catch the guard before he does a mid-range fader. But we're going to see if they can still keep that going. He's waiting for him. And again, that's good patience from Tufo's guard, because he's just waiting just long enough, because Bird is playing fake defense. He's just waiting just long enough for him to back up a little bit so he can get that build. Right now he got the blitz there, but he ended up getting crabbed in the process. But Tufo is right there to get his rebound. Again, he's boxing out. He's just not getting the board, and it's actually hurting him right now. Again, 13-0 lead quickly. And one thing about twos, everything can change quickly. All you got to do is get one stop, play some good defense. Oof.
Oh, all right. I'm getting the hashtag ready.
Already 16-0. Hey, look, I understand. It looks bad right now, but I understand. Look, Peck is out here making anything. And this is what happens when you come in with a small guard on twos. I'm not going to hold you. This might be real quick. Look, this might be the most epic comeback we've seen, though. Evan, believe. Oh, exactly. See? Here we go.
Boom. Okay. All right. Well, we'll give him a shot. It's their first, the ball hasn't changed hands yet. We'll give him a shot. By the way, Zaro is now in the chat. Zaro, we were missing you earlier, but Zaro is here. Y'all make sure you say hi. Thank you, Zaro. We did the hashtag already, but if you want to say thank you, Zaro, even if I had a giveaway hashtag, please do. And Zaro, I know Crime Pup wants to invite you to dinner. He's been talking about it.
Look.
So Crime Pup, Zaro is here.
He's having pulled pork sandwiches, Zaro. So it might be right up your alley, man. But we do. W Zaro for sure. We miss you, man. But like I said, Evan, see, you was writing them off. They just rattle off 6 quick points. Twos is a little bit different. You can get all the way up, but you just got to make sure when you get to 19, you don't give the ball back to the opponent, because you may not get it back. And right now, they're doing the same strategy, that quick 8-0 run, and they're again midi dive into success. And it's unfortunate because Tufo is on that big build, which means he's gonna have a really tough time keeping in front of Bird's guard clamps, trying to you gotta take that, man. Be aggressive. Yeah, like he's gonna have a really tough time trying to stay in front of him. And just like that, 6 or a 7-point game, it's close enough. He believes he's gonna have to actually step up on that screen if he wants to be effective. He's gonna have to step up and try to stop that pick and roll, or his guard's gonna have to get a stop.
Ooh.
He did. Let's see if they can finish it out. You got to take it. Ooh, that's off. Ooh, get a tip. Ooh, he got the ball back. Look, he's got opportunities. You can't just fold under pressure, man. Oh no. You still got that hashtag?
Okay, now I believe. I believe, Boom. Now I believe. 1914, I believe now. But hey, don't forget, I don't make predictions. I'm just going to the club. Nope.
I never doubted you. Oh, come on, Bird. I believed in you. Don't make me a liar, man. I believe in you. Ooh. That's a good jump from him. That's a good jump. And he's holding the box out. Look, guards, do you see what Clamp is doing? Hold the box out for your big so he can come and get the point. But you gotta finish. 2 good things in a row, man. Let's see. Oh, he hit the slip and this. Oh man, it's done. No, Bird. Bird, what happened? You made that comeback. We was ready for you to come in and finish it out. But unfortunately, look, Tufo said he was coming in and ready to win. And it looks like he's on the right track, getting it done. But shout out to Bird for pulling up. Hopefully we'll see you. This is your first time in the Logo Gauntlet. Hopefully we'll see you again. For the meantime, between time, like I said, unfortunately, we got to turn you into a hashtag. Make sure if you guys want a Season 6 or NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition, put Team Bird in the chat. That's hashtag Team Bird for your chance to win. And like I said, we appreciate you for playing. Unfortunate. It's almost the greatest comeback we've ever seen, man.
Hashtag Team Bird. Hey, I almost had my mind changed midway through. I thought that comeback might be coming. But Bird, unfortunately, didn't work out. Maybe we'll see you and your teammate again in the future. By the way, Tufo, hey, your confidence is working out so far. If y'all missed it, Tufo's intro, after he came into Gauntlet a couple weeks back for my team and lost, I'll read this quote again. He told us, he messaged this to us. He said, "You already know I'm coming back and I will win this logo. Mark my words. My career or my team, either one, I'm ready." The Tufo held up his end so far. That's 1 game down. Where to go?
I mean,
hashtag Team Bird for your chance to win.
Look, one thing about twos, you never know exactly what's going to happen. And so when you get a little run, you can't give the ball back. And unfortunately, they got their run off. But in those situations, you got to finish it. He had multiple chances after that, but gave the ball back right to the opponent. And Tufo's ready and capitalized on it.
All right. I'm trying to see. Producers, I do not think we can do another game if they're having difficulties getting it set up. I don't want to keep people around. Producers, do you think it's how long is the wait going to be if we have to try to wait for them? 5 minutes? We'll do it next time. We'll do it next time. I don't want y'all waiting around for 5 minutes for a game to start. So for now, we are going to do this hashtag Team Bird winner, and then you will see Team Tufo continue on the next Gauntlet show. For now, hashtag Team Bird winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. This is going to be for the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Boom, do the honors. Fun name for you to read.
Okay, shout out to I'm Vadillo, I think it is. Shout outs to you.
I'm Vadillo. I'm Vadillo. Is it like Armadillo? I'm Vadillo.
Hey, either way, he's a winner. Get it? Get what I did there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to him. NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition. We will whisper you. And yeah, make sure to reply once. We got you after the show.
All right. We do have a couple other giveaways to do though. Actually, I think just one more because we did our giveaways. We do have our final giveaway of today though. And that is going to be the My Team giveaway. Y'all did one earlier, or we did one earlier. Now, y'all been patiently waiting and we got one more to close today's show. If you win this next giveaway, you get to pick one of these fan favorite cards. You can also pick some of the other ones available in the packs today. You can pick Ronnie, for example, if you want. I know y'all making fun of me for saying that, but I would not be surprised if somebody wins this giveaway and decides to pick Ronnie for fun. I don't know. It's happened before. So if you win this giveaway, you get to pick which fan favorites card from today's pack that you want. We are going to use the hashtag Team Tufo, since Team Tufo does have one win already and is our current champion. We're going to use the hashtag current, what do we call this? Current reigning player. We got to come up with a name for that. We can't just call them champion. We also can't call them like just current player. This sounds weird. We're going to come up with a name for that. Hashtag Team Tufo for your chance to win this My Team fan favorites card.
Oh, yeah,
we are going to see Team Tufo come back. By the way, we do not have a logo gauntlet next Friday. That is planned. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be on a plane, unfortunately. So I can't make it next Friday. So we will not have a logo gauntlet next Friday. But Team Tufo will likely be back the Friday after that, which I believe is April 18th. My math is right. You are going to see Team Tufo back very soon. Hashtag Team Tufo for your chance to win this My Team fan favorites card. We're going to give it a couple more seconds. I know a lot of y'all been waiting very patiently for this. Hashtag Team Tufo. 10 seconds.
Look, I need it to be me. I need that.
Boom, yeah. Did I see your name, Boom? I didn't see your name. I didn't see your name, Boom.
Put it in there. I'm putting it in there again. Look, I'm not going.
It's not order. It's in like order people entering it. So, oh no, I see it. It's Boom Boom. I always forget the button at the beginning.
Look, Boom, man, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm eligible. I want to get that T-Mac for myself, or maybe that Bobo, or maybe like he said, the Bronny. Who knows? I need one of them though.
Okay, I know you're not picking Bronny. Boom, I know. No. You don't have to pretend. I know some people might pick Bronny, but I know Boom, you are knowledgeable about this game. You are not going to be picking Bronny. I know that. Somebody put hashtag Team Bronny as the hashtag. Unfortunately, that is not going to make you eligible for the giveaway. So if you want Bronny, you put hashtag Team Tufo.
Maybe he's Team Bronny.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. I'll let it go long enough. Stalling a little bit of time for y'all for Twitch drops. But anyways, giveaway winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. Nope, not you, Boom Boom, unfortunately. Maybe next time. But you do get to do the honors of reading the actual winner. So congratulations to this person on winning a My Team fan favorites card. Boom, here you go.
Hey, it may not be me, but shout out to Mr. Go Hard 91. Congratulations, you are the winner of the My Team giveaway. Make sure to check your whispers by the end of the show, and we will get that card over to you of your choice. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in.
All right, last thing before we go. I did have one thing to mention, because there's a couple of you last week who said you wanted to play in the Gauntlet. So as always, I went to go look up and see if y'all signed up, eligible, all that good stuff. Kaka Go Lightly, probably reading that wrong. I did find you, but you signed up for only My Team. But keep in mind that we're on to the 2v2 MyCAREER Gauntlet. We are going to go back to My Team later in the year, but if you want to play soon, you gotta make sure you're interested in the other modes as well. So if you want, you can go back and update your form and check that box off. Nader Shokri, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so bad with names. Nader Shokri, I did find your form as well. It was also a My Team only form, so same thing. If you're interested in playing sooner, make sure you check off that box for MyCAREER 2v2. On top of that though, I did have a little note. You checked the box that said, I confirm I joined the NBA 2K Discord. Then when we asked you what your Discord username is, you put none. So something doesn't match up there. You got to have a Discord account to be in the Discord. So make sure you go update that as well, because you need to be in our NBA 2K Discord for us to contact you and play in the Logo Gauntlet. So Nader Shokri, make sure you go back and update your form so we know what your Discord username is. Alrighty, besides that, let's put up the Twitch drops one last time in case anybody's going to finish their watch time this weekend. Thank you, producers. This is our new Twitch drops campaign for Season 6. If you watch 3 hours across drop-enabled streams, you do get a locker code with these 4 rewards here, including a MyTeam Super Pack, double XP coins in both MyCAREER and MyTeam to help you on your way to that level 40 Cat Breaker or that level 40 100 overall Tim Duncan, whichever you prefer. You also get 60 skill boosts in MyCAREER, 10 per category. Once you finish your 3-hour watch time, you're going to want to go to your Twitch inventory and make sure you click the button that says Claim. That's how Twitch lets us know that you finished your 3-hour watch time. Then you're going to go to your our NBA 2K Twitch Drops website at nba.2k.com/twitch-drops. It looks just like this. You're going to log into Twitch with the same account you watched the 3 hours on this website. Once you do, the page is going to refresh and your locker code is going to appear at the bottom of the screen. Now keep in mind, the locker codes are unique. So don't share your code somewhere else unless you're okay with it being used by somebody else who sees it. So it is unique, one-time use. Last but not least, I'll mention that we also have over 50 community streamers with drops enabled this weekend. Boom, I think you have drops enabled. You might be online as well. There we go. She's nodding. You are going to notice, there we go. Thank you, producers. This Season 6 drop enabled banner on some of their streams. That lets you know that they have drops enabled, and they're also going to have a drop enabled tag in their stream description on Twitch. If you don't want to wait to come back to the NBA 2K stream the next 2 Fridays to come finish your 3 hours, you can go to these community streams and finish your 3 hours on top of the 1 hour-ish that you probably already have from watching today's show here. So lots of chances to get Twitch drops. Toshi, I'm glad it's a big W. Thank you. V-Roy, thank you as well. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you guys go get your drops. Besides that, like I said, no show next Friday. I'm not going to be here, but the Friday after that, we'll be back, and we'll have more Gauntlet with Team Tufo continuing and some more contestants coming up to stand in their way. Besides that, boom, boom. Have a great weekend. Everybody in the chat, have a great weekend, and we will see you guys in 2 Fridays. Peace out.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Bye.